So, the transition from coming down from New York to Atlanta, how was that transition of here's this New York, woman coming down to Atlanta and opening up shop and wanting to do business? How was that transition?
I think I was just tired. So when my son's father was killed up there, I knew I had to get out of New York because either I was going to be 6 feet under, in jail for the rest of my life. Like my kids would not have a mother. They already don't have a father. You understand what I'm saying? It's like something got to change. And I just wanted something better for my boys. I just did not want, they couldn't have my life.
Amen.
They just couldn't have it. And I knew that it was time for me to bring about a change. Like, you got to change. You cannot continue to go on like this for the rest of your life. And I knew it was something better. It had to be something else better there.
Do you think if you didn't move from New York, you would have ended up in a jail cell or dead?
Probably dead. I ain't going to jail. Let me tell you something. Listen. When I got walked out of Kennedy Airport, and I was to my way from Central Booking to Rikers Island, I looked out that window. I never forget, a CO was out there in the thing of Rikers, and she played Stephanie Mills called Home.
Wow.
And I was listening to that record, and I was looking out the window. And I said to God, I said, I promise you, I know I said this before, I promise you if you get me out of this, I ain't coming back here no more. When I seen Rikers, I knew that wasn't my life. I didn't want to straighten up, but I know I didn't want that. I'm not making them mistakes. I'm not making them trips in and out of the states anymore. I'm not doing all this stuff no more. I got to do something different.
Amen.
You understand what I'm saying? And it's like, I can't do this. But I know I've probably been 6 feet more than there because I would not have been able to do that. And it's not that doing it there where you're talking and going through all this stuff. I'm not an animal.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? And when I seen the conditions and the environment of how that was and stinking and I can't do that. Ain't my life. Yeah. That ain't something that I want to repeatedly do. Being arrested was one thing and went through that more than whatever. But staying up in there and the possibility of not, that was something totally different for me. So it's like, I ain't never been so happy to see that many lawyers sitting in a room for me ever again. And when I looked in that room, I looked at that man and said, get me out.
Yes.
It's like, I'm not doing this. I knew that I would have bugged out, and I probably would have been fighting, doing all kinds of stuff because I cannot be confined.
Sit still.
Sit still. Somebody telling you when to go to the bathroom, when you could bathe, sitting and then dealing with other women and their issues and the stuff that they're going through. They sick. They going through all. That's not me. It's like, I don't belong here. This ain't where I'm supposed to be throwing bricks at the penitentiary. Yeah. But it's like, I don't belong here.